Hello?
Divide the Earth into okay, into Eastern and Western Hemisphere. Are you following?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Today we're talking
Yes.
about the second theme, which is place. Of course, anyone know that place has a very special characteristics. Place identifies, or places are locations on Earth. Places are locations on Earth, but they have a very special characteristics which make them meaningful to people. So each place has its own characteristics, so you can identify them. Also, we have something called landscapes, and you've studied landscapes before, which are portions of Earth's surface that can be viewed at one time and one place. Okay. Places can be identified by two kinds of features. Anyone has an idea about the features of a place? Features of a place. How can we identify a place through features? Please raise hands. You don't have an idea how to identify a place? This is a revision, guys, by the way. You've already studied this before.
Miss, يعني ايه division?
Who's talking in Arabic?
Ibrahim.
This is revision of what we have studied last year. Please speak in English, Ibrahim. Okay? I told you that you've already studied these topics before. Anyway, a place is identified by two factors or two characteristics, which are physical features and human features. Okay, if we look at the physical features, we have something called landscapes. What's meant by landscapes? Landscapes are portions or are parts of the Earth's surface that we can view at one time or certain time and on a certain place. Here we have a very important question. Why we call Denver the Mile High City? We have a city called Denver. Why do we call it the Mile High City? We call Denver the Mile High City because it is located 1 mile above the sea level. Okay, that's why we call Denver the Mile High City. Okay, this is the second one. The third one, region. Anyone has an idea about a region? What's meant by a region? From those pictures, can you imagine what's a region? Someone is raising hand. Kareem, go ahead, Kareem.
It's a place that have its own people that have a culture and language different from other regions.
Thank you, Kareem. Thank
Or
you.
place.
You are
Sorry,
very...
Miss, I accidentally got out. Sorry.
No, it's okay, Zena. Yes, you're very close to the answer, Kareem. Region is, yes, it's a place, or it's not only one place or area, it's one or more places together. They share the same characteristics. They share the same characteristics. Like the religion, maybe the region have the same religion, like the language, or maybe physical features. They share their nearness to the ocean, they share the same physical features such as mountains or whatever. Here in the region, we have the definition of a region, and we have a very important question. What is an example of an area can be a region? Before, we said that regions are places that share the same characteristics such as physical and human characteristics. Now, give us an example, Yamis. Okay. We have 3 examples. The first one, the Rocky Mountains in the United States. There is an area called the Rocky Mountains. In the United States, we call it a region. Why do we call the Rocky Mountains a region? Because they share the same farming practices. They farm the same crops. They farm soy and hog pelt. So they have or they share the same farming crops. Okay, this is an example. The second one is San Diego and Los Angeles, okay, in Southern California. They share the same physical feature, which they are very close or very near to the ocean. So we call both of them a region. San Diego, and Los Angeles. Okay. The third one, we have another example. The countries of North Africa. Countries of North Africa, they share the same religion, which is Islam. So we consider also them a region. So again, regions are places that share the same characteristics. Now give us an example. We have three examples. You can memorize one or two. Okay, the Rocky Mountains in the United States, we called it a region because they share the same farming crops. Also, we can talk about the countries of North Africa. We consider them a region because they share the same religion, which is Islam. They share the same religion, which is Islam. The countries of North Africa. The third one is movement. Anyone knows what's meant by human movement? What does it mean for a human to move? Just try to come closer to the answer. It's very easy. What does it mean for a human to move? Or what makes human move at the beginning? Why do you travel or move from country to another one? Should I choose myself? Okay, let's see. Abdurrahman Sobh. Abdurrahman Sobh.
Yes.
Abdurrahman, what do you think? Just tell me, yani, it's not, there is no correct answer. Tell me, what makes a human move from a country to another country? Movement. What reasons? Maybe you'll find another.
Miss, can you?
Sorry?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, I can repeat the question. What makes people move from a country to another country?
The language.
No, you're not going to leave Egypt to have another language, but maybe for another
No.
job. To find a better job,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Yes, thank you, Abdurrahman. Kareem, go ahead.
For a job or or knowledge or for a better place to live in.
Better place to live, for another job, or maybe for crises, such as, مثلا, if you have a famine, which is hunger, that could push people to move. If you have war, that could push people to move, okay? So human movement is very important, guys. Geographers need to study to know why people move. What could force people to leave their country to move? Okay, first, geographers also look how ideas, people, and products can move from one place to another. The first thing, what could make people move? To have a better job, maybe war, famine, or even for religious and racial prejudice. For religious or racial, which come from race reasons. Okay. Can people only move? No, also ideas can move. Technology can move. Products can move. You can find American products sold here in Egypt. You can find ideas that come from the West come here. So not only people move, no, also ideas, products, and people. So here we need to cover two main questions. Who moves? We can say that people, products, and ideas, and also technology. What are the reasons behind a people movement? We said better job, war, famine, religious, and racial prejudice. The fifth theme is human environment interaction. As you know, people affect the environment, and at the same time, environment can affect people. Do you know how can we affect the environment in a positive and a negative way? How can we affect the environment in a positive and negative way?
Sharing screen.
Yes, go ahead. Bahrouk?
Miss, you stopped sharing the screen.
I know, because I'm asking a question.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
How can people affect the environment in a positive way and in a negative way? Anyone has an idea? How can we affect the environment, guys? You know, أصلا the definition of an environment is the surrounding. Who can tell me? How can we affect the environment? In a negative or a positive way? Both. Let me ask Marwa. Marwa, let me help you answering the question. Marwa, how can we affect the environment in a good way or in a negative way? Try to think.
In a negative way, we throw trash in the,
Yes, excellent, Marwa,
the
excellent.
environment, not recycling the trash.
Thank you very much. In a negative way, by pollution, throwing garbage everywhere, not recycling. Okay, thank you, Marwa. What about in a positive way? What could you do to the environment to affect it in a positive way? I want, thank you, another one. I want Hana Naqib. Hana Naqib. Hana Naqib. If I ask for someone to answer questions and he's not here, he's considered absent for me.
مس هو صبح وآدم الفحلة إن النور عندهم قطع فهم خرجوا عشان النور
Can you
قطع.
please speak in English?
بس انا دخلت تاني وفتحت الباقة.
Can you please speak in English?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. I said Hana Naqib. Hana Naqib is not answering, which means she's not in the session. Okay. Kareem, can you tell me how can we affect the environment in a positive way?
We can start planting trees.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, by planting trees, by building buildings. This is how we affect it in a positive way. Okay. Let's move to our topic. Sharing the screen again. This is human environment interaction. When you are affecting the environment in a good way, you are in a positive way, you will benefit from it. First, what's meant by environment? Environment is the natural surrounding of a place. We need to memorize these definitions. The environment include landform.
سالي
Yes.
هو النور عندنا قطع عندي أنا وعادل، فأنا معايا باقة فشغالة عليها وعادل معهوش،
It's
فهو
okay, it's okay, no problem.
زوم
But please
طلعه
don't
برا.
speak in Arabic. It's okay, he can join you.
Okay.
No problem. First, we're talking about the environment, which is the natural surrounding of a place. The landform is the shape and nature of land, such as hills, mountains, and valleys. Also, we have the definition of the climate. Everybody knows what's a climate. A climate is the average weather over a long period of time. Also, the environment has another component, which is the resource. The resources are materials that can be used to produce crops and other products, such as oil, coal, wood coming from trees. All of these are resources. Okay? We said that human and people interact in both positive and negative ways. These are, because the session is about to end, these are the 5 themes of geography. Again, what are the 5 themes of geography? Place, region, human environment interaction, movement, location.
Miss, what is the homework, Miss?
There is no homework today. Location, place, region, movement, and human movement, and the last one is human movement interaction. It's time to ask a question before the session ends. The first question is, who can tell me about the 5 themes of geography? What are the 5 themes of geography? Start raising hands.
Miss, I closed Zoom by accident.
Ethernet what?
I closed
Zoom by accident.
It's okay, it's okay. Huh? Who can tell me what are the 5 teams in geography? So do I have to choose? Okay, Ibrahim
Miss,
is
can I
saying.
answer?
Okay, Judy, go ahead.
Yes.
The 5 geography.
5 teams in
Yes.
geography. No, wait, yeah, Ibrahim.
Region, location,
Excellent. Region,
place,
place,
location,
location, place, region. And we have movement. And the last one is
movement,
human, environment, interaction.
human environment.
Okay. Human environment interaction. Tala Al-Mahdi, can you tell me what's meant by location? What's meant by location, Tala? Tala Al-Mahdi. What's meant by location? The network is very bad. Okay, Kareem, go ahead.
The exact place of a
Thank
person
you very
or an
much.
object.
Thank you. We have 2 types of location. Who can tell me what are the 2 types of location? Adam Al-Fahla? Adam, what are the 2 types of location?
Yes. The 2 types of
Location. We have
Miss.
that. Yes, Ibrahim.
Yes. You posted the sheet on SMS. It will be homework or what?
No, not this session. It will be homework after
Okay.
we finish the lesson.
Miss, relative,
Thank you, Judy. Relative location and absolute absolute location. Again, who was saying? Adam? Adam, please say them again. What are the 2 types of location?
relative.
Thank you.
Relative or
absolute location.
absolute.
Okay, relative location and interested in the cardinals, yani east, west, north, and south. Okay, the absolute location uses the system of imaginary lines, which is longitudes and latitudes. Who can tell me what the 0 longitude line? What's the 0 longitude line? Is it the prime meridian or the equator? Longitude. Word?
It's the equator.
The longitude? Is he right?
Is the equator.
The longitude is the equator?
No, the 0 line
Yeah,
is
the
the
0
equator.
line longitude. Longitude, not latitude.
Oh,
The prime meridian. Prime meridian. What about the 0 line latitude? Latitude.
equator.
Equator. Thank you, What? So the 0 line latitude is the equator, but the 0 line longitude is the prime meridian. Okay. We talked also about places, and we said that places have 2 kinds of characteristics: physical characteristics and human. Physical features and human features. Places have 2 types of characteristics or features: physical and human. The first one, the third one was region. What's meant by region? What's meant by region? Anyone remembers what's meant by region? Mark? Mark. Mark, unmute. What's meant by region? So again, Mark is not here. Remember what's meant by region? جاسر الماحي. جاسر الماحي. It's not نعم,
نعم.
it's yes. Okay. جسر الماحي, what's meant
Yes.
by region?
Miss, the screen is not showing.
Let's remember it together يا جاسر. جاسر, a region is one place or more that share what?
That share the same religion.
Yes, you are يعني close enough. Yes. One area or one place and another that share the same characteristics, which
Same
are
culture.
it could be the same religion, it could be the same language or beliefs or norms or traditions or maybe physical features, not just human features. Okay, Karim? Karim, you want to add more?
It's an area different from other areas around it with its own people, religion, culture, and language.
Yes. Also, they can share physical features, Karim, such as mountains, same ocean. I ask you a question, why do we call Denver the Mile High City? Why do we call Denver the Mile High City? Remember? Tala Al-Mahdi. Tala Al-Mahdi. Do you remember why do we call Denver the Mile High City? Tara, lower your hand. Okay. Mark, you're here. Mark. All right. We call Denver the Mile High City because it is located 1 mile above the sea level. It is located, or its location or its place is 1 mile above the sea level. Okay. So we can repeat the answer. Marwa? Marwa?
Yeah,
Why we call Denver the Mile High City? Can you repeat the answer for me?
because it's 1 mile over the sea level.
Thank you very much. It is located 1 mile above the sea level. Thank you, Marwa. Okay. After we finish the places and the region and the location,